iPads can be one of the most beneficial devices a student can get. I use this iPad, the iPad Pro, in my everyday life, and I use it as a student almost every day. This iPad has helped me a lot in my studies, and in this video I'll be sharing with you how a student can benefit from such a device and how I use it in my everyday life and how it has helped me to be a more successful student. In this video I'll be sharing with you all the tips and tricks and all the applications I use with this iPad and how it may benefit you and what you should expect from it. Firstly, let me tell you, this iPad is not only a study device. This iPad is a huge and a very powerful power machine. This can be used for media consumption, for video editing, for whatever you might need it for. It has many uses, and make sure that you know that it's not only a study device. Surely it can be a very good one, but it also has many other uses. So if you're getting such device, you might as well be knowing of such features, which I'll be sharing with you. Now let me get started and tell you about how I use it in my study life. This iPad is always with me when I'm studying, when I'm going to a lecture or I'm studying in a library. I use this iPad to take notes actively while I am in the lecture. I always have the slides downloaded and I can always edit on them. I also have watched lectures on this iPad. Sometimes you have online lectures or recorded lectures, so this iPad has a very nice screen and very nice speakers in which I can watch a lecture in comfortably. And accompanied with the Apple Pencil, it can make for such a wonderful note-taking machine. And with the iPad, Apple Pencil, this one, it is very nice to actually write on such device. It is so seamless and so easy, and there is like almost no delay, so it's almost like you are writing on a real piece of paper. So it's really easy, really powerful, and very, very nice to write and take notes on such a device. So I have told you that I take my iPad with me when I'm going to lectures, and I do open notes on it and slides, but I also use it when I'm studying outside of lectures. So I always have the slides here with me on this iPad, and I can always open multiple of applications at the same time. So more often than not, I open the slides or my book, and I have another application which I take notes on, or even the same application, it doesn't really matter. And I'm always taking notes when I'm studying. So this device is very nice. It has also helped me to reduce my paper usage, and even in this device, it's more comfortable to keep track of your notes. So this is a very, very nice feature of having an iPad. This iPad is also very compact and very thin, as you can see. It's easy to carry around and it's not really heavy. So it's really easy to carry around all day when going to lectures and going from lecture to lecture, from hall to another hall, from building to another building easily. And it doesn't really burden you in any such way. And you can even put it in your backpack or even carry it in a case. But in this case, or here for the purposes of this video, I have it without a case so you can see the real beauty of such device. I also use the iPad to track my everyday tasks and to write down my to-do lists. I have an application which is Todoist, and I will link it for you. And I use it every day. At the start of each day, I write down my to-do list, and I just check them during the day on the iPad. It's also really helpful as it can send you notifications, and you can even have a widget for it. So it's really nice to have such feature, especially in ones that you use for studying, so you are actively using the device, so it's easy to track down the list. I think that is enough for studying. Let me tell you about other uses I use the iPad for. I also use the iPad for video editing on this channel, and I use it for photo editing, and I even use it mainly for media consumption. I have YouTube, Netflix, and all of that. It has a really nice screen, and a very sharp one per se. It has very nice colors, and it's just so smooth to use and easy. So it's a wonderful device, to say the least. At the end of the day, if you are thinking whether or not you should get an iPad, I will tell you in very little words, yes, you should get one as a student. But the matter of fact stays in which iPad you should get. I have made another video on that, so make sure to watch it. It's even very short, it's like 2 minutes, so it doesn't take a lot of your time, and it is very helpful. If you want in short, I have the iPad Pro 11-inch here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Until later.